up, you guys? Welcome to Out of Nowhere with Jason, and I apologize, I'm uploading really late today. My day was absolutely insane, but today I am bringing you another Raw review and recap. So let's dive right in. Up first, we have the opening segment with Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H. Now, it is the big announcement we've been hearing all about all week, and they are getting very choked up, Triple H and Steph. They give a very, very empowering speech about women, about how they came from 30-second matches to main events. And it's very, because these girls have worked their butts off to the bone. And we are having, come October, a all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution. Now, this is absolutely groundbreaking. It was amazing, and it was a long time in the making, and I give it 5 stars because it was awesome. Up next, we have a backstage segment with the B team and saying on how far they've come. It was very cheesy. I give it 2 stars. It was okay. I'm not a big fan of these guys, so I'll give it 2 stars. Next, we have Elias, who is on stage, who is preparing for, it is the day of his debut album, which is number 6 on the charts.
San Diego.
This guy is absolutely killing it, and I see why. He's very talented, but he gets interrupted by the former Raw Tag Team Champions, the Deleters of Worlds, and I give it a 2. It was alright. First matchup, it is the Deleter of Worlds versus the B Team for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And Bray Wyatt hits really hard. He is absolutely smash mouth to the bone. I don't know how Matt Hardy, I don't know how, it looks like he can barely walk, honestly. And I don't know how he's doing it, because he needs to make some decisions as far as his future is concerned. Out of nowhere, Axel gets the roll up, and the B Team retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. It was about average, so I give it 2 stars. It was okay. Next, we have our next backstage segment, and it is where there is some officials moving Finn's belongings, his clothes and his jacket, and to a new locker room because of he asked who ordered them to do this, and it was they said it was Constable Corbin. And then Finn walks over to where his stuff is being moved, and it's a little kid's playhouse, and Corbin mocks his size, and Finn kind of kills him with kindness. How he said, "Oh, I always wanted Finn's playhouse." He kind of gets the better of Corbin, but I give this 4 stars. It was really funny. It was great. Next, for our next backstage interview, we have Sasha and Bayley. And I don't know if it's me, but I am sensing like some weird lesbian energy. I don't know, maybe my radar is a little off. I don't know what you guys think, but it's definitely some... I know they're best friends, but best friends don't really act like that. So I think... there's more to this story than meets the eye, for sure. I give this 2 stars. It was alright. Next, match number 2, guys, and it is Sasha and Bayley versus the Locals, of course. If ever there was a chance to turn Sasha Banks heel, man, it was it. But unfortunately, it was not to be. Sasha and Bayley get the win via the Banks statement. And they had a really, really long, drawn-out hug. And I was like, oh my god, they're about to kiss. They are about to freaking kiss. This is so crazy. This is so weird. But it was not to be. It was. I guess they're going to milk this thing for all they can get. They do, on the plus side, they do make a really good team. You know, Sasha and Bayley seem to... They've worked with each other so much. They know the in and outs with each other, and I give it 1 star. It was. I don't like local matches. I don't like with local wrestlers with WWE talent, because you don't really know who the guy or the girl is, and you're not invested. And I give it 1 star. So it wasn't for me. Up next, we have Elias, round 2. Now, Elias is going to play his song once again, and he gets interrupted once again by Mr. Money in the Bank, or Monster in the Bank, that is, Braun Strowman. And Strowman he goes out on a limb, and he congratulates the women, especially his mixed match challenge partner, Alexa Bliss, and he addresses Reigns and Lashley, and he hypes up the crowd, asking how he would be as the next Universal Champion. Now, and out comes Kevin Owens. Owens is pissed. He absolutely heartfelt, heart-wrenching promo here. He went as far as to say that you threw me off of the steel cage. I went diving into that announce table. I had to walk down the stairs. I had not only my son, but my daughter telling me, "Daddy, are you okay?" I used to be a hero to them. And now I have a family to provide for. And you tried to take that away from me, Braun, and I can't let that go. So clearly they have unfinished business. Out comes Corbin, says he's going to help Strowman to control his temper more with the help of Jinder Mahal. And out comes Mahal. Mahal tries to help him find his center. And Strowman says he has a mantra of his own for everybody to close their eyes. And he starts to say, "Get these hands." And he just absolutely destroys Mahal and Mahal's manager. And I give it 5 stars. It was awesome. It was absolutely great, guys. Up next is match number 3. And we have Mickie James with Alexa Bliss versus Natalya. And Mickie and Bliss actually get a jobber's entrance. That's very interesting. What the hell is Mickie James wearing? Like, you ever hear of those Who Wore It Better? She is dressed like some kind of Saiyan warrior from Dragon Ball Z.
Call me nuts.
I don't know what went through her head or who gave her advice on fashion, but this was not working for her. James wins via a kick while Natty was distracted and by Bliss, and I give it a 1 star. It was very poor. It was very lackluster. Up next, we have a backstage interview with Roman Reigns, and Roman is very cocky, very overconfident. He says he's the greatest superstar of this generation, and he is aware that he is being crammed down our throats, so at least he knows. He's not completely oblivious to the fact. And he says he is not only going to SummerSlam, but he's going to SummerSlam to beat Brock. This guy, man, this made me... I'm not one of the people that's just going to jump on a bandwagon and just hate him because it's the cool thing to do. But he is acting like he is the next biggest thing. He is acting like he is the best guy in that locker room. And he also said, learn to like it or shut your mouth. Well, you know what, Roman? I don't like it, and I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm never going to shut my mouth. Because just because Vince McMahon thinks you're the guy doesn't make you anything. The 2 best wrestlers in that WWE locker room are AJ Styles and Seth freaking Rollins. AJ might be a little bit over Rollins because of the time he's put in, but Roman, you got a lot more work to do if you're going to be that cocky and that overconfident. I give this 0 stars. I cannot stand this guy. So 0 stars. We have Elias for round number 3. And Elias, he tries to play again, and once again he gets interrupted by AOP, the Authors of Pain. And I give this 3 stars. It was good. This man, he really cracks me up for sure. I could watch him all day, guys. So 3 stars. Up next, our next in-ring segment will be Titus Worldwide and AOP, and a brawl breaks out. And Titus Worldwide gets the upper hand, and it was 1 star. Man, I don't know. Nothing. Really nothing to this. So 1 star. Up next, our backstage segment. It is with Kurt Angle, Stephanie McMahon, Constable Corbin, and Kevin Owens. and Stephanie makes a match for SummerSlam, and it will be Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, I don't even have to stress on the importance of this match. It is going to be very good, very important for both stars. You know, for Kevin to hopefully grab it, and hopefully for Braun to keep it. You know, so it's going to be very interesting in the coming weeks leading up to SummerSlam. So I give this 4 stars. It was great, and I'm very interested. Next, guys, match number 4, and we have Tyler Breeze versus Mojo Rawley. Now, Rawley absolutely blindsided Breeze with some sort of shoulder tackle. Nice enziguri by Breeze. He's very talented. I don't think they give him the time of day that he deserves. Rawley wins with the sit-down Alabama Slam, and it was okay. I give it about 2 stars. And now we have Elias, round 4. And this time, it's Balor. I'll give it the same 3 stars. He's just absolutely hilarious, guys, and that's why I give it this a 3 stars. He cracks me up. Yeah. Next is match number 5, and we have Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre with Dolph Ziggler, of course. McIntyre is an absolute beast from bell to bell, from start to finish. The power of this man, he is just so strong, guys, so strong. We have a beautiful tornado DDT by Finn Balor, and it was ended up in disqualification due to outside interference by Dolph Ziggler. The winner is Balor, and they start ganging up on him, and out of nowhere, the Kingslayer heads down to the ring. That's right, Seth Rollins to even up the odds. Out comes Angle, and now we have a tag team match, and I give this about 2 stars. Match number 6, and we have an impromptu tag team match. McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Now, anytime Ziggler and Rollins are in the ring together, they are absolute magic, guys. Just absolute magic. They work so well together, and they are such talented individuals. McIntyre is the Terminator of the WWE. And I think that would be a good gimmick to give him once him and Dolph break up, because he is a machine. This guy is an absolute machine. Monday Night Rollins is putting on a clinic, and he has proven once again why he has earned that moniker. Ladies and gentlemen, such a swift super kick right to the jaw, man. This match was absolutely amazing. Rollins wins with the curb stomp, and I give it 5 stars. It was awesome from bell to bell, guys. Up next, we have match number 7, Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan. Now, a very nice enziguri by Liv, and a nice inverted STO by Moon. Moon is like on an absolute roll. She is so talented, and she is very good. She's a badass, man. I am convinced Graves, Corey Graves doesn't have a script. He just shoots off at the mouth. And, I mean, he probably gets in trouble for it, but he really could care less. And Moon hits the Eclipse for the win, and it was 3 stars. It was a very good match. Next, we have a backstage interview with Seth Rollins, and he pretty much has to say, Kurt has made a match for SummerSlam. It'll be Seth Rollins versus the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler, of course, for the Intercontinental Championship. Man, this is just another chance for these guys to show off like they have been doing every single time they step in the ring together. It has been absolute magic, and I just can't wait for another encounter between these two. Elias, round number 5, guys. That's 5, count them. He is interrupted once again by Kurt Angle, and he says, Elias, this isn't what you think. It's not what you think. He says, the floor is yours. Play your song. And he says, they have a band, OAR or something. They are in the crowd, and he said how they're good friends, which you know is crap. They probably don't even know each other. This dude is a mess. Oh my God, when I tell you, I laughed so hard at this. He says, this has got to be the grossest collection of humans I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh man, I give this absolutely, man, I really want to give it like 6 or 7 stars, because I laughed for a good solid minute Man, he is awesome, and he is a great comedy act, and he's doing so good, and I'm sure he's impressing all the right people. So 5 stars. It was great. It was awesome. Up next is our main event. It is Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns for the #1 contender to face the Universal Champion at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar. Now, this is gonna be a fight, so guys, just get ready. We have a belly-to-belly on the floor, huge belly-to-belly from Lashley. Amazing athleticism by Lashley with a huge leapfrog. Another belly-to-belly to Reigns. Huge lariat from Lashley to Reigns. This match, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's very sloppy. I've seen it was very sloppy. We have a leg drop from Reigns. Their timing was definitely off. I don't know what it was, but their timing, especially for this leg drop, it was definitely off. He goes for the Superman punch. Lashley counters into a full Nelson. Roman goes for lariat. Lashley counters with STO and a submission. I didn't really recognize this. It kind of looked like an Anaconda Vice, but not really. I wasn't too sure on what this was. Roman turns Bobby into pin. Bobby kicks out. Now Lashley hits post. He hits the post really hard, guys. Huge power slam, and I mean it was 2 3/4 of a near fall by Lashley. Lashley goes for the spear, and Roman counters with an awkward-looking leg drop. I don't know what that was. With another near fall, Reigns hits a huge Superman punch. Another near fall. Man, it was so close to. I mean, it was this close. A good ring awareness by Lashley to roll out of the ring. He knew exactly where he was at the right time. He hits Reigns with a huge spear, and Reigns kicks out, guys. He kicks out. Now we're showing the determination and toughness of Roman Reigns, how bad he really wants this. And he's trying to back up what he was saying earlier in the night. Lashley goes for a spear, and Reigns hits him with a third Superman punch. Reigns hits the spear for the win, even though they were sloppy, guys. And I know I said some things about Reigns. Just because I'm tired of him giving opportunities doesn't mean that I think he puts on bad matches. When it calls for it, he puts on 5-star classics, and that is exactly what I'm giving this match. It is a 5-star. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. But the handshake is what sealed the deal for me, because that's what made it better, and you don't see that. You don't see handshakes that often, and I respect the hell out of that. So I give it 5 stars. It was awesome. All right, guys, that's going to be all for today. Thank you for tuning in for another Raw recap / review of Out of Nowhere with Jason, and I will be back tomorrow to bring you the SmackDown Live recap review. So once again, thank you so much, guys, for everyone who's supporting me. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like button and smash that subscribe. Later.